do you think won the debate?
Elizabeth Warren.
I don't think anyone won. They just fought each other until they all pummeled to death, basically.
Yeah.
I was impressed with Pete tonight.
Still Team Pete.
Elizabeth.
I think Warren and Sanders both won.
Okay, so kind of a split decision.
It was a mistake to trust that they weren't going to go to war.
Joe Biden tonight. What did we make of Joe Biden?
One line he said really resonated with me, which was, I just don't want to fight, I want to heal.
His experience, particularly in foreign policy, really shows.
I think he portrayed himself as a senior leader, but we knew that going in, you know, so there were really no surprises.
It's incomprehensible that I would think that a woman could not be president of the United States.
What did we make of Bernie Sanders' performance?
I don't understand why he looked like he couldn't hear or see any person who was asking him a question. Like, he literally was like, huh? Is that you?
When people look at Bernie, they know what they're getting.
Yeah.
They don't
Right.
expect anything different. So
very-
I just
His
don't
fashion
know
doesn't
how
seem
he.
fake.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
don't think he
absolutely.
builds
Very on
momentum.
brand.
The only people on this stage who have won every single election that they've been in are the women.
About Elizabeth Warren, our thoughts on her.
Strong.
It's about decency and character, and I think a woman, especially her, has all of those things, and I would love to have her run our country.
She's so incredibly talented, and she's
so
just
smart.
an excellent debater. She really knows her stuff when it comes to policy, and that's why I think if you put her next to somebody like Trump who knows nothing about policy, has zero experience, she's just going to excel.
As a business person, some of the things she says makes me cringe because I know she knows better, and she says it anyway.
I'm ready to take on Donald Trump because when he gets to the tough talk and the chest thumping, he'll have to stand next to an American war veteran and explain how he pretended bone spurs made him ineligible to serve.
As the stage gets smaller, his message gets more precise and more direct as to what he wants to do.
He also reminded us that his generation is really the generation that what's happening in our country is at stake.
Who is the strongest candidate to actually face off against Donald Trump in a debate? Who do we think?
Mayor Pete. I think he's a strong debater.
Pete.
Joe.
It's Biden.
I love Elizabeth Warren.
I would love to see Elizabeth Warren debate Trump.
There were some candidates that weren't there tonight,
Yes.
including Andrew Yang, was
Thank you.
not there.
And hello, Bloomberg.
I mean, this debate forum is more diverse than the candidates that were up on that
Yes.
stage.
Kudos to you.
Thank you. But does that concern any of you?
Yeah.
Did you
Yes.
think about that?
Yes.
It's
Okay.
atypical. It's not representative of the American people or the population.
Andrew would have been such a great participant on that subject, as well as the future of work and other things.
Did anybody's opinion change tonight?
I would say mine did.
How so?
I totally came out for Elizabeth Warren tonight. This did it for me.
You're in.
I'm in.
Jeannie's opinion was changed. Anybody else's opinion
I
changed?
like Pete a little more than before because I feel like he stood out from the rest of the candidates. He was the one with the fresh perspective saying, we shouldn't fight about this, we should fight about this, and he pivoted in a way that didn't feel condescending or fake.
Yeah, I think Amy and Tom Steyer really knocked themselves out of the running tonight. I mean, it just really shows that they're bottom tier and they just can't resonate like the other four candidates.
Yeah, none of our focus group thought that they won. You know, it's interesting. We're getting close. You know, February 3rd is the Iowa caucus, but also on February 3rd, the mail-in ballots go out in California. So Californians can actually start voting on February 3rd.